What's up guys, JZ Aquatics here, and today's video we got to take down some of these smaller tubs because temperature, there's nothing in these glass ones, so they should be fine. It's not getting down to freezing yet. It is the beginnings of September. That's usually when I try to take down my smaller tubs, because I think Monday is going to get in the 50s. Anything in a 30 gallon, I usually say 50 gallons below. If it gets in the 50s, you need to bring it inside. So all except for, guppies, those are tadpoles, they don't matter. Guppies, and these have my rice fish in them. See if you can see them. The rice fish I'm gonna leave out here for a little while, just to see, what the temperature and stuff is. While we're here, I got my temperature gun, so I'll show you. I don't know how cold. See, they're still pretty good, At least that one is. That one's actually warmer. Yeah, they're all good right now. So that one's a little bit colder because it stays in the shade longer. But it's like probably 70 something out right now. But when it gets nighttime is when it really kills all your fish. So we're gonna go ahead and get the red blondes. The mixed ones we're just gonna put in here, but I want to show you the colors. And then I got to get my black Moscows inside. I don't really know. My plants are doing great, but I really need to figure out if they're gonna live and how low of temperatures they can take. So I really need to figure that out before I start like moving them around. And figuring out what to do with them and how many I need to sell and get rid of. So let's jump into this. Also, I have that set up in case I need to put anything in it, but then again, this can't be out here when it gets to freezing temperatures, or at least it can't be full of water. So I don't really know. We'll probably just take that down, maybe beg the wife to let me bring it inside. I don't know. Yeah, let's get started into this video. So this is 3 of the ones out of this little bucket down here. There's a red blonde tuxedo, and then those 2 are just some mutts. That one's got a lot of black, and then the other one has a whole lot of yellow. Maybe it'll come up here. There he is. He got a whole lot of yellow in the tail. So I'm gonna take the red blonde and put him inside, and then the other 2 I'm gonna throw in this pond right here, the big pond. But there is still fish in here. I just don't want to tear apart my little weed. At least I think it's a weed. It's kind of flowering. It's got these little pink buds. So if you know what type of flower this is, or type of weed, comment down below. Okay, so we're catching the red blonde tuxedos out. And check these guys out. That's my original male. Little focus. That's the original females, the original male. That's a baby male, and then there's a few fry in here. But they look absolutely stunning. I'm gonna go get these guys acclimating into their new home. And good note, there's a bunch more babies in this pond, so when I actually go ahead and take it apart, I can fish out some more babies. So that's a good thing. All right, these are the rice fish that were in here. I caught 2 out of the 3. The third one escaped me. These are what they look like from above. I'm pretty sure they're platinum blue sparkles. You can see it really good in the black pond. Their colors are a little washed out since I caught them now. But pretty sure they're platinum blue sparkles. And I have one more to catch that, might stay in there until I see it on the top of the water again. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these guys in a 10 gallon inside. And that way, I know they'll be safe. Okay, so I looked up just Sagittaria. I don't know which one this is. I believe it's narrow leaf, I think. I don't think it's dwarf Sagittaria because that carpet's, I'm not really sure. But it said it can only go down to 68 degrees, which I know it's been lower than that recently. I mean, it's alive, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the farm. Like, Sagittaria farm is over. That's the video. And we're gonna count how many we got. So let's check out the Sagittaria farm, see how many we got. I'm just gonna start by pulling some of them up. Let's see how many we got. There's a bunch of them in here too. Well, I mean a bunch, there's a bunch. There's a whole line of them right there. All right, I'm gonna get all this out and then we'll count it. All right, we pulled it all up. I got it all out. We got about 20 plants, I'd say, 15 to 20, which is pretty good for the farm since we started out with, I think, 1 or 2, and then it grew into all this. We're gonna go replant all this now, and hopefully it sticks around. I don't really know, but this is the only in-ground plant I'm gonna pull out today because it is in such low water. All right, we're gonna add the rice fish into this little container so I can add mops into it, which I don't know if these are males or females yet. I still think they're in their juvenile stage, but nevertheless, got them in the tank. And then we're gonna add all of these red blonde tuxedos into where I had the darters. I took the darters out, of course. We're just gonna try to slip all these guys in there. There they go. Their way back there. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Check out all these baby plecos munching away. That's today's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll catch y'all when we break down all the rest of the tubs. Peace.